Welcome back to another video, and in this video I am going to tell you that if you are a complete beginner and if you have to start trading from zero and I were in your place, then what would I do after 6 years of trading and losing money and making money in the financial markets? I am now going to share with you that if I were in your place today, then what exact road map would I follow, and most probably guaranteed that if you follow this thing, then of course as much time as it took me 6 years, then it will probably take you 3 years, because you will have a clear-cut roadmap. So make sure you watch this video till the very end, because I am going to give you a serious roadmap. So if you are a complete beginner and you do not know anything about trading, then the most important thing is to know how many types of markets are there in trading, what all exists, which financial markets exist, in which markets you can trade. Yes, because trading is a concept. Trading is an activity which you can execute in every market. The most important thing is to decide which market you want to jump into and which market you want to trade. Now, mostly there are three types of markets. First is the stock market, Indian stock market. Second is the crypto market, and third is the Forex market. These are the three major markets where you can trade, where you can take trades, where you can become a trader. After 6 years, in these 6 years, I traded in the Indian market for 2-3 years. After that, I traded in crypto markets for 1 or 2 years, and after that, for the last 3-2 years, I am only trading in Forex. My entire journey is documented on my YouTube too. Everything is documented. So you can see that I have experienced and traded in many different markets, and I have done well after so many years. I can tell you that if I was starting from zero today, then I would directly go to the Forex market. The Indian market is positioned in a way to make you lose money. In the Indian market, taxes are high, fees are high, brokerage is high, there is no leverage. There are a lot of things. Basically, the odds are against you in the Indian market. If I want to open a restaurant today and I have two options, one is to open the restaurant in a village and the other is to open a restaurant in Mumbai. I can open it in a metro city. Where should the right choice be? Most likely Mumbai is a city, because Mumbai overall becomes such a big market that the chances of people showing up in my restaurant is very high. But if I open a restaurant in a village whose population is only 10,000 people, then the chances of my restaurant becoming a success is very limited, because even if 10,000 out of 10,000 people come and eat at my restaurant, then my growth is very limited. Whereas in Mumbai, whose population is in millions, the potential is unlimited, the potential is untapped, and there my chances of growth are very high. And similarly, Indian market is like opening a restaurant in a village, and Forex market is like opening a restaurant in a metro city, and that is why if I was starting today, I would have gone straight to the Forex market after 7 years. After almost 3-4 years of my journey, I feel Forex market is better than all the other markets, and that is why I shifted to Forex markets. After that, when you have decided which markets you want to trade in, now comes the second part, which is deciding your trading platform and deciding your broker. What is a broker? A broker is basically a body, a company, an organization which facilitates your trading. Suppose today I want to trade in gold. Now I want to buy gold, then who will sell me the gold? Because if I want to buy, then I have to sell the gold to someone, right? And the broker exactly plays that role. The broker plays for me, and it will be between the seller and the seller. The seller wants to sell gold. The seller will go to the broker. I want to buy gold. I will go to the broker, and the broker will facilitate this transaction for which he will charge a fee, both from the buyer and the seller. This is what a broker is. A broker plays a very important role in your journey. Because if you do not choose the right broker, then your journey can be long. Let me explain. Suppose today I started trading with 10 lakh rupees in the Forex market. I lost 5,000 out of 10 lakh rupees. Now I did lose 5,000, but I also lost 1,000 in brokerage and commission fee. This means that my loss, which could have been at 50, now it became a loss of 60. Now I will have to recover extra at 10, which means I will have to invest extra time, which means it will take more days to recover, which means your journey and your loss-making period will become longer. Second, the important point is that many brokers do scams, many brokers run away, many brokers do wrong activities due to which people's money gets stuck. So that is also a very important role. You can be the best trader in the world, but if your broker runs away with your money, nothing will matter, and that is why the broker plays a very important role. So make sure you do your own research. Make sure that you learn everything about your broker, whether it is legal, whether it is regulated, whether it has legitimacy. I can open a broker from 22 lakhs. I can receive people's money. That is how easy it is, and that is why there are so many scams going on. So just make sure you are careful on that part. Point number 3, which is your trading platform. Now things are a little different in the Forex market. I also have to choose a trading platform in the Forex market. You also have to choose a broker. Normally, there are many trading platforms that connect with the broker. The broker is on the back end, which is facilitating your transactions. On the front end is your trading platform, where you are executing your trades. So choosing a trading platform is also important. There are many brokers who offer many trading platforms. One of the best trading platforms are MetaTrader 5, Trade Locker and CTrader. These three trading platforms are very good. I personally use MetaTrader F and Trade Locker. These two are my very favorites, and I only use these because it is simple to execute things on it. It is easy to understand. So first of all, I have decided the market. I have chosen the broker. I have decided the trading platform. Now I am ready to trade. But now I need a trading strategy. Now what do I have to do for a trading strategy? To make a trading strategy, first of all I have to learn trading. Now if I want to learn trading, what things should I focus on? What should we not focus on? If you ask me today, after 6 years of experience in this market, what is the number one concept that actually matters apart from risk management? The number one concept that actually matters is liquidity. If you know where the liquidity is, you will know where the big fishes will take the market. According to me, the most important concept in today's date, in my opinion, is liquidity. If you have learned to read liquidity, you have learned to read charts. Nothing else will really matter, but of course there are some key concepts which you need to know. Support and resistance, trend lines, chart patterns, candlestick patterns. I personally think that chart patterns and candlestick patterns are not so important, but you need to know support and resistance, trend lines, to understand liquidity. It is itself the volume, strength and momentum of the candles. It is very important for you to know all these technical things. Many people when we start our trading journey, we take too much knowledge. We sit after reading too much. I also made this mistake. I read a lot of books, but at the end of the day, even if you read 100 things, in the end you will use only 3 to 4 things to trade successfully. So make sure you don't overwhelm yourself with knowledge. These are the 3-4 concepts that I would personally learn if I was starting again with the same knowledge and with the same experience, and after that, using these 3 to 4 things, I would build a trading strategy. I have already made a detailed video on how to build a trading strategy. You will find the link here above. But to be surprised, there are 4 to 5 important things in a trading strategy: time window, trading setup, clarify trading setup, which instrument am I going to trade on, instrument. Now I have defined the market. Which instrument within the market, it is also very important to define who I am going to trade. Suppose I am trading in the Forex market. I am trading gold in the fair market. I am going to trade the specified instrument gold. After that, my risk management will be defined. How much risk am I going to take? How much reward am I going to get? All these things will be defined. If you watch my strategy video in detail, then of course you will understand this much better in a much more clarified way. Now I have a strategy. I have a broker. I have a trading platform. I have decent knowledge about how to read charts. Now what do I have to do? Now I will go to the old charts and test whatever strategy I have built to see whether it works or not, because a lot of you guys come into this market with your hard-earned money, for which you have worked very hard, for which you have worked for I don't know how many days. You have heard abuses from so many people, but all of you come into this market with your hard-earned money, knowing whether your strategy works or not, and that is just insane. If you think about it, suppose you are learning to drive and you have a brand new previous charts, then now I will take the data and test it on the data of the last 1 year to understand whether this thing works or not. Once I get the data, suppose I will now understand what kind of data it is. If the data is good, well and good, then I will start trading. But if the data is bad, I can see that my win rate is very low. I can see that my risk-reward ratio is very low. I will improve the strategy. I will improve it. How will I improve it? I will note down which days are I incurring the maximum losses. I will avoid trading on those days. Why am I losing on those days? What is happening? Exactly what setup is being formed on the chart due to which I am incurring losses? I will avoid those setups. In which time window am I incurring the maximum losses? On which hour am I making the most loss? Then I will avoid that hour. When I remove all these factors, my win rate will automatically improve. Now always remember one thing, that if your win rate is 80 in back testing, then in real markets it will come down a little. It can come up to 60 because of course a lot of variable factors get added on in the live market. So make sure that when you are ready after back testing your strategy, your win rate should be around 80. So even if it comes down to 20, it is still going to be 60. And after I am done back testing, After that, I will finally implement my strategy in the live market. And to add a cherry on the cake, if suppose I am a complete beginner and I have no experience of how to punch orders, how not to punch them, I will download MetaTrader 5, open a demo account in it, trade on the demo account, apply my strategy. I will practice again because I have back-tested results. After that, I will finally buy a prop firm challenge or open an account with a Forex broker, and that is how I will start my trading journey. I hope this gives you clarity. I hope this gives you an idea of exactly how a trading journey should look like, what factors should be there. I have tried to explain this to you in very simple language, and even if you are not a complete beginner, I hope you found a missing piece to your puzzle, missing piece to your journey, and I hope this helps you see in the next one. Thank you and subscribe my channel.